It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show. Time for fashion, because fashion makes the world go round, and it's also Fashion Fix on your feel-good breakfast show. And on Vogue and on Time, it's your one-stop destination for fashion news trending now, both at home and around the world. And we curate the news so that you don't have to. And here to fill us in on everything we need to know, all those newsworthy stories, we have our fashion editor, Nick Strelis.
Hey, Ms. Brown.
Hey, Nick.
Let's get into it, girl.
Let's start. What's happening on a global front?
One story everyone is talking about, my mom won't stop calling me about this, is the newest Vogue cover, American Vogue cover. Who's on it, Ms. Brown?
I didn't see it yet.
That's why I'm here. It's Kim K, gracing the cover of American Vogue.
Oh,
now listen, it's actually funny, it's the first time she's graced the cover by herself. You remember the cover she did with Kanye? So this is all about Kim here now. Listen, the cover's receiving a ton of backlash. Zoe Brown. People are saying, seriously, we want to see high fashion models and not reality stars. There's a lot of calls for seeing models back on the cover of Vogue, as opposed to, they had Hailey Baldwin Bieber.
The celebrities.
Last time. The celebrity craze, apparently people are not going. Yara Brenton says, oh goody, I miss the old days of Vogue with actual models and real fashion innovators.
But you know what the problem is? I think a lot of people don't view Kim.
Yeah.
She's worked a lot, she's worked hard to get her brand, but some people still don't see that. They still see her as just the reality star.
And they don't see her as fashion, a lot of people as well. So listen, in it, she talks about a lot of really juicy tidbits, particularly career aspirations. Zoe Brown, can you believe it or not, Kim Kardashian revealed she's working on becoming an attorney. This is true. The 38-year-old last summer began a 4-year apprenticeship with a San Francisco law firm. Her current goal is to take the bar in 2022. She says, quote, I had to think long and hard about this. I just felt like I wanted to be able to fight for people who have paid their dues to society. I just felt like the system could be so different, and I want to fight to fix it. And if I know more, I could do more.
That's quite
Kim
interesting.
Kardashian, would you trust her as your lawyer?
I don't think she would necessarily go into practice, but I mean, we have seen on social media where she's helped people that have been in arrest or where things have been unfair in terms of trial. And she's used her power and her platform to help them. I mean, she met with Donald Trump.
I know, it's crazy, she did. In it, she also talks a lot about Kanye. How could she not? She talks about Kanye wearing that Make America Great Again hat. Do you remember the Donald Trump hat and the criticism it came over that? She assured her fans that her husband doesn't have a political party. She said, quote, he doesn't represent either side, but he doesn't want to be told what he should be. It can be confusing. I get it, she says. So she respects the fact that he has sort of individual choice, individual freedom, but she says he's actually not a Republican, say, a la Mr. Trump, which is good to know. Also, this is one of my favorites. He talks a lot about her style, what she's obviously now known for. She's had this huge style revolution, say, the last few years, especially comes to Kanye. Guess where she got this style from, though? Zoe Brown?
I have no idea.
Kanye himself. So on one of their first dates, he said to her at a Lakers game, could he give her a makeover? Could you imagine saying that to Kim K? This is pre-fashion, high fashion Kim K. She says, quote, he took me to a Lakers game, he put me in this black Givenchy leather dress and Tom Ford snakeskin shoes, and a team of stylists came to my house, and when we came home, there were shoes piled up almost to the ceiling that they had taken out of my closet. I only had 2 pairs left. I love that though. So he's actually responsible for sort of revolutionizing her style.
Her look.
Yeah. There's a lot happening in that, so check it out.
And what's happening on a local front? I always feel like there's always something exciting.
There is. Do you know Naomi Campbell?
Yes.
Do you know her?
I don't know her, I know of her.
Well, same. I feel like I know her, but I actually don't. Her lawyers would tell me that repeatedly. Listen, do you know who Susie Menkes is, though?
Yes!
Okay, don't give it away yet.
Cat knows.
Cat knows. So Susie is the Vogue international editor for all online and digital Vogue, so big deal. But could I tell you, Ms. Brown, that both of these ladies were in Cape Town just a few days ago. Where are we right now, Zoe Brown? Look at that backdrop.
Look at that.
Do you know where they are?
Silo.
Yes, at Zeitz Maka.
Yes.
So they're here obviously for on the eve of the Condé Nast International Luxury Conference, which began on Tuesday. Naomi head to toe Alexander McQueen, slaying it. But what the conference really is about, Zoe, is about putting a spotlight onto Africa and having luxury brands invest in Africa, because according to Naomi, obviously our time is now. Gucci playing a huge role in this celebration of African fashion. There's the president and CEO, Mr. Marco Bizzarri. It's a really big day for South Africa. Let's listen to Naomi, though, herself. She's got a few thoughts on Africa.
South Africa's like my second home. I'm here every month. And yes, I'm always emotional. It's given me so much, taught me so much. And I want to give back to South Africa and Africa. Changing the perception of the way people think of Africa, changing the perception of the way they think women cannot have the right jobs and learning the skills that they should, making sure they learn the skills that they should, and changing the narrative of getting the big brands to invest in the infrastructure in Africa, as Africans are huge consumers in this world.
That's like right here. Oh my
It's-
gosh.
We can see it. Naomi? No, she's not here. But listen, it's really big day for Africa fashion to have someone with the clout of Naomi Campbell say, bring your money to Africa, we're here for it.
Awesome things. Well, thank you, Nick. Giving the people what they want. That's what Fashion Fix is all about on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Head on over to the Expresso Facebook page and weigh in on our conversation.